Now he's in the shot. You good? He's cold. There he is, just in there. So on today's list, I have quite a few. I'm gonna do my troll cups. He's so cute. And I'll just see how it goes. I already made a couple just to make sure that, oops, I have it at the size that I want. Did a little bit of tweaking on my from the last batch. So these ones are teacups or cortado cups. They could be whatever you feel. You can see bongos in the background. He's just a baby. He's just chilling. It's rainy. He doesn't like it. So I have the gauge set. You can see the gauge. Gonna add that twirl. Every single one of these are all a little bit different, so I like them because of that, but I know some people like all the same. Hey Sam! Aw, thanks Sam. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's kind of rainy and stormy. Started a little bit yesterday, but then it just is full on today. Alright. Somewhat of an undercut there. Oh boy, I gotta tweak this a little bit. There we go. Oh boy. Aw, thanks Jody! Okay, I hope this is good. Aw, thanks Tony, it's very sweet. You see Bongo is he's so miserable. I told him, I was like, you don't want to come to the studio today, but he wanted to come. That's his fault. Alright, we're done with this one. Where are all of mine? I'm kind of moving them a bit. Ugh. No, we'll just leave it as this. Usually I have a box right here, but I have me my I don't even know what I'm saying. I hope this is a good viewpoint. Lunar New Year's Eve. Oh, is it really? Oh. No clue. Oh gosh, you guys are tilted. Eeks. These ones are all a little different. That's what I like about them. I think they're cute. But they all go together because they're all the same vein, but they all have different character. I'll really grab that from that outside and lift it up. it to be kind of bulbous. Ooh, it's like a bubble in there. It's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain. This is not the best angle, I feel like. There we go. Oh, there's like still a bubble. So once I smash it. No, no, no. So these are on my website and my Etsy. And they're in my green glaze, so you can see what they look like if you head over there. I think they look cute, and they're very earthy. I think this one needs a little bit more. Let's move this over here. Twirl. Okay, we gotta do it better. There we go. It's a better twirl. Alright, I like that. I like to do a lot of, I don't like to trim that much, so I'll take off quite a bit at the bottom. And you can even kind of, yeah, that's good. More bulbous. Alright, we're good with this one. I feel like it takes me a couple before, hold on, this one's a little too tall, actually. It takes me a couple until I get like pretty comfortable with just producing a bunch. Cause I made these before, but I always kind of forget. But once the muscle memory kind of kicks in. You can see Bongi Chongi in the background. What are these called? Oh boy, what do I call them? I think I call them green swirl nuts. They should be in my like Etsy shop, like one of the first featured ones, because they're pretty popular. I know, he's so sleepy. I don't know why he was, he could definitely hear me talking loud. He was so, like, nervous in the studio today. But, you know. He wanted to come out. I told him that it was going to be cold. Alright. Let's do a bit more bulbous. And then I like an intense swirl. That one's not that intense, I don't know. We're gonna leave it though. Hello everybody! It is afternoon for me, so I'm gonna say good afternoon. But, if it's morning for you, good morning. twirl, but we're not gonna tweak it because that just opens up more cans of worms. Ah, the light is not over there. I know, I couldn't tell if like he saw ghosts or something. I don't know. I feel like if anything, cats can definitely, or animals in general, can tell when something ghostly is around. I can't tell if ghosts are real or not. I think it'd be a cool idea, so I like to think so, but then I think they'd be kind of scary, so I don't really know. This piece is a little bit dry and a little bit damp, so we're probably gonna get some wobbliness from that. Like the clay itself is kind of two different textures. Not textures, I guess textures is the wrong word, but dryness. Yeah. Sponge on the inside, and then okay, let's see if this twirl's good. A little nervous, I don't know why. I feel like my twirls aren't like sporadic enough. I don't know, we'll keep going. I forgot how I do them, but they always look good. I think I'm just hard on him. I'm going to, oh, my scissors are elsewhere. I want to find my little chamois thing back. My scissors. Found them. Okay. Did you see his little tongue? You're so cute. It's my little trick. Piece of the plastic. This one's kind of piece of the plastic. A lot of potters use like little chamois, which they're like, oh gosh, I almost fell. I think it's like fake hide or something, I don't really know, but this piece of plastic works just as well, just to make that lip area nice and round and smooth. I'm going to twirl the, what is this called, the wheel. I'll like go take that off because It's a more even cut. Alright, let's put another one. You can hear the rain. I don't know if you guys can. I can. Oh. Did not even see. Sometimes my my chat gets stuck, but now I'm seeing everybody's chat. If ghosts are real, then space ghosts have to be real. Ghosts are not scary. An Empress of China appeared to me in her. Interesting. I don't even know if I know what that. Like, what does that even? That's crazy. I don't even know if I know what that means. But yeah, I guess space ghosts do. Have to be real. I mean, aliens are real. They have to be. They have to be. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. It is raining. I don't know if you guys can hear. I think you guys can. It's pretty loud. Alright, time for the twirl. Okay. I'm ready. I get a little nervous about the twirl because it's like, I don't want to mess it up. Oh, that was a good one. I don't know if I love how it looks so, like, uniform, though. Bongi, what you doing? He's just contemplating life. Poor guy. I know it's cold. Is it a twirl or is it a twist? I know, I don't know. What is the difference? I guess it is a twist. I think I might have named it Twisted Green Cup. I don't even know, honestly. I forget. The little twirl on the inside too. That's cute. Little cup. This thing will shrink though. This lighting. It's lighting. Can you see it? I don't even know. Plop it right there. I was using my pot lifters, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of my pot lifters anymore. Hi, buddy. I'm just chilling. We'll put this up here so everyone can see. Oh, now I'm scared because sometimes he'll jump up there. Little rascal. Alright. The trick to producing the same thing over and over again is have everything already laid out to be the same. I'm gonna say we, but I don't know if bongo's in the we. But I'm making some of my twisted green teacups or cortado cups. They're good for espressos, Americanos, tea. I'm a coffee drinker, but I did grow up being a tea drinker. My family drank a lot of tea, so I don't know. I got on the coffee drinking and I just enjoy it. A tea and a book enthusiast. I want to be both of those, but I don't know. I'm not much of a book reader, but I really want to be. Alright, let's do the twist. Ready? That was good. I don't know if I should do another one. like you guys need to be closer to the action. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's see. Hopefully the rain in the background is nice and calming. And the hum of my wheel. Let's do another one. I feel like I like the variation. First I'm gonna take off this little foot ring. I don't like it. And it's just gonna be chopped off anyways when I go to, what am I gonna do? Trim. A little bit off that lip area, just make it nice and flat. I find that the twist can kind of make it uneven, and that will make it harder. I'm gonna actually chop this a little bit. When I go to trim these things, because then it's an uneven top. Are you guys tilted? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Look at Bongo in the background. He looks so sad. Oh, it's raining. The water was seeping in. Alright. There we go. That one's cute. The green glaze, which is actually, this is the glaze combo that it's going to become. It just plays really nicely on all of the twists. Twirls. What are we calling them? Are they twisting or are they twirling? I don't even know. But these are on my website and my Etsy. Isacarrceramics.com. Isacarrceramic is my Etsy, and they're actually pinned in the comment section or the chat section. Yeah, they hold 8 ounces. These ones I'm making a tad bit bigger, so this next batch is a little bit bigger. Because I'm like, I think, I don't know, I wanted it to have like a little bit more of a foot ring. You're always changing it up just a bit. And a little bit more wiggle room. Because sometimes with the twists make it like either smaller or larger. Anyway, that's just my thing. Alright, let's do the twist. Check that this is. Oh, that's why. Hold on. There's water coming in. Ah. Oh my goodness! I don't want to go out there. It's insane. But it's seeping in. Oh my god. Alright, hold on 1 second. Oy. Okay. I'm soaked. That's what I say. Problem is, these aren't really the size that I wanted. But, I mean, they're the size of the last one, so. Let me just, okay, the height. Alright. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking. Hiccup in. Man, my chat keeps. It's because there's clay on my phone. Hold on. Let me just. There we go. Look at him. His tongue's out. Bongi. He's so adorable. They're just adorable. Just so adorable. So sweet. Alright, we're done with this thing. Let's chop off that little foot. And then let's do this. There we go. There we go. It's going to be a rounded bottom with just a nice little foot ring. And when I glaze them, I do like to leave my fingertips. So I'll hold it by the foot ring and dip it. And I leave my fingertips. I think they're a nice touch. And you can see the final product. And if you want some, you can grab some on my website or my Etsy. I hope there's some available. I don't really know how many there are left. I know, he's so sweet. He is old, I know. Look at him. Oh my goodness. He's like, I suffer. He does not suffer. Sometimes I feed him 3 times a day because he's just like crying. Ugh. The things you do. The things you do. He's just a little baby. Ooh, that's a good one. A little bit with that, and I'm going to make the top nice and round. There we go. Oops. I don't even know, you know, I kind of guess, because he has no teeth, so I say that, but then I'm like, I have no clue, actually. Someone was like, there's no way he's that old. So maybe he's 12? I don't know. I just want someone to be like, he is this age. I'm like, okay. But I guess that's me. I have to say that. I have no clue how old he is. That's a cute little squirrel. Hello, AB. Yeah, this thing is the, it helps me, so I set that in the beginning, and then this, I just throw to that, and it tells me the height, and the size, and the width. A lot in the outside. I'm gonna kind of dig in and then go out and then up. There we go. Alright, time for the 12. And then I can kind of push out to what I need after the twirl. A little bit of water on the inside. I don't want any water on the inside because it just makes it back into mush. So you want to kind of get that water out of there if you're not using it. Sometimes I'm using it, but this is just plastic actually. And some people use like little chamois things, but you don't really need to spend your money on that. You just need a little bit of plastic from the bags where you get your clay from, and voila, you got a little chamois. And what that does is it just makes the rim nice and round and nice to drink out of. Alright, we're done with this one. It's like a massive just pour of the rain. Now it's nothing. We're back to the light rain. So cute! This plays off of the glaze really. It's so pretty with the glaze. Every single one is different when I take it out of the kiln too. So it's kind of a mystery when you get one. I do like, so I do one, I sell them by one, and then I sell a 2-pack, and I do like look at the 2-pack and make sure that, you know, they look similar, but not similar, you know, because they're all a little bit different, but similar height and width, and, you know, they look like a pair instead of just like, one's like super large and one's like super small. Although they're all relatively the same size. You get the gist. I don't even know what I'm saying. You get the gist. So anyways. Alright. I want to see if this... Is that better? Oh, he's so scared. It's okay, Bongi, I'm right here. I feel like that's better for you guys. I don't know. You can tell me. Is it better for me? I don't know. Bongi chungy. Scaredy boy. Push this out just a bit. Get nice and round right there. Just go up a bit. Okay, perfect. Gonna make this nice and level. There you go. I didn't take off that much, so that's why it kind of like curled in certain spots. But you just soak the wheel and you just get it off. Alright. I'm using my plastic chamois. Cut. Do a little twirl on the inside. That looks nice. Okay. I call this thing my wooden knife. It's not really sharp at all. It's just kind of that. But I don't know. I don't know what other people call it. I don't know if that's even the name. That's just what I call it. I think I like this twirl, but I don't know. Sometimes I like the really intense ones. This one's cute. This one's like a little bit crisp. I like the crisp ones. Alright, the problem is I filled this little thing up. And the problem is that the studio is packed with things. Bongi, are you depressed? Don't be sad. My cat's name, did I already take this one off? Or did I not? Did I? I forgot. Probably did. Like, his name is Bongo Man. I did, because it's off. Oh, shoot. You know what? We're gonna use the pot lifters because it was stuck. His name is Bongo Man. I call him Bongi Chongi. Bongo. But his full name is Bongo Man. He's named after this instrument selling man, old man, that I met a while ago. And he just like embodies that guy, so I had to name him Bongo Man. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not much of a, but then again, I'll just say it. I'm not much of a fan of like animals having like real names, but then again, sometimes I'm like, okay, that fits. But one time I met like this one golden retriever and its name was Madison. Or her name, I guess, sorry. Her name was Madison. And it just creeped me out because I was like, okay, why is your name Madison? Like, I don't know, it just creeped me out. It was such a human name for, I think it's because the dog looked like it looked kind of human-like, you know, like some of those double doodles. I do think those ones are reincarnations of people because they're so human-like. I don't know. Oh, goodbye, AB. Oh wait, I think that's Rumple's saying bye. Never mind. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Little small ripples, twirls. I don't know. Are we fans of the large ones or the smaller ones? I like both. I like a good combo. I don't know. They're both cute. Both cute, I think. Are you going to upload more items to your Etsy shop? Oh my goodness. Yes. Like, as in like restock? Yes. The problem is the kiln is down, and I could take orders now and just ship them out in the timing that I have, but it just kind of stresses me out sometimes when I'm like, I have so many orders, am I going to finish them? So I don't love doing that, where I like have to stress about that, and I already am backed up on orders. So for now, I do have these though. I should have uploaded more of these on my Etsy because I do have more of these. I don't know why. But as for things, I'm working on some cake stands, like new items. In regards of new items, I'm working on some cake stands. I think I showed you guys it the other time, which I do have them. Should I show you guys? So I throw it all as one. So it's thrown like this. This is just one of them. This one's kind of a tiny one, but then it's a cake stand. Isn't that so cute? And I made a couple of them. We'll see how they go. I think they're pretty promising. I mean, I can't really think of unless they warp a ton in the kiln, I don't know. But those, I need to make more thumb cups actually, which are like these, but they have a little area for your thumb. I am gonna do new to-go cup designs. So the cat with the flower, I'm gonna add like a little heart to them. My to-go cups are, actually I'm drinking out of a to-go cup. These are my to-go cups. So they just have a little space for your mouth, which I enjoy for coffee. So the cat design, I'm gonna add a little heart to it at the top, where he is, the little kitty cat. And I think I'm gonna do a fish design and a raccoon design. So I made a fish and a raccoon stamp, but my problem is I'm like, I don't know if it looks like a raccoon, I don't know if it looks like a fish, but I think it does. We'll see. I have to do a tester. And then, yeah, but restocking a bunch of things, but the problem is the kiln is waiting for a part, which it might be today. It's coming in today, so then I can fix it later today. It should be good. Alright, here's the twist. Ooh, wait. My hand's not. Okay, that's better. Look at Bongi. I want you guys a little bit more down. He looks so... Why are you so upset? He looks so upset. He's just angry that it's raining. Push it out a bit. And I'm going to chop this off before I do the top. Sometimes if I do that, if I level out the top and then I take off the bottom, it just makes it whack again. So, leveling that out, and then I'm going to round this. This is just plastic from the clay bag. I'm gonna get some water out of the middle, and then I'm gonna add a little twirl to the bottom, right here. Voila! We're done. There we go. This one's a little bit of a more mellow twirl, but still good. He looks like an annoying gentleman. Look at him. Why are you standing like that? Why are you sitting like that? Come on. Come on. Are you going to be live streaming tomorrow? Kate, you're so funny. I think so. I need to figure out where to put all my things because the studio is just kind of overrun with things that need to be bisque fired. So hopefully the kiln will be fixed. Oh man, hopefully those things come today. And then I fix it and then I'll be able to get some of this stuff out. Let's do a bigger twirl. That's better. At least I would get it on camera if he did. J&J. That'd be fun. He's a little sassy one. He's a little sassy. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go with that. A little bit is left on the inside. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's take off a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of this. Now it's sunny. I'm so confused. A little twirl on the inside. Okay. There we go. Little twirl cup. You just a little boy? Sometimes I'll pet him with clay hands, and it's not good practice, because then he has just clay on him. Look at him. He's so funny. So this first thing that I'm doing is called centering. And I'm coning and then compression. Compressing the clay. I'm trying to get it centered, but you can see this one's kind of a little bit off. It's a little better. And then I'm going to poke the hole. Ooh, this one is a little off. And I'm going to drag out. There's a little bit of a... So... I'm going to scrap this one. Alright, let's restart. Still some bubbles in this one. It's still the same clay, it's just, it's been recycled. So all the shavings and everything that I have, I remake and, you know, just put water back into it and it becomes clay again. A little bit of working with it, but, and it does have to sit for like, I like to let it sit for a little bit because then it works a little bit better. Get some of the organic matter back into it. What was wrong with that last piece? It was just, I poked the hole a little too deep, so it didn't have that much of a place for me to trim later. And so, that was not good. What was that? Let's do one more. Wait, that was the same exact spot. Wait, that was the same exact spot too. Shoot. Not very good at that. Alright. It's okay. We're gonna leave it. It looks really good when it's, it has the glaze on it. It plays with the glaze. So we're gonna leave it with those large twirls. Do we ever figure out if it was twirls or what are we calling them? I think I call them twirls. Oh boy. I think I call them twirls. I forget. Do a little twirl on the bottom of the piece. Just kind of mirrors that side. To be a little bit more bulbous. All I have to do is just press out from the inside and it'll push the clay outward. So now we can kind of see. Where you going, bud? It's a little bit more bulbous. That's good. Bonky, it's still raining outside. He wants to go out there. He'll be back. These are just steak cups. I make too many to-go cups around you guys. I make too many to-go cups. I think it's a good practice to use your own pieces. I was using my pasta bowls last night. Then you get to see, you know, how they work, what can improve, and all that jazz. And, yeah, I really like them. I had my pasta last night. You know what I realized is making pasta without, oh, there's like a bubble in there. Making pasta without some type of meat just doesn't taste the same. I don't know. Ooh, it's almost timed out. I don't really like buying beef and stuff from the store, but yeah, Impossibles are good, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'm biased though. I'm probably biased. I am biased. Nice little twirl. Alright. Okay. This one's so cute. There we go. They're all a little different. I like them. Let's see if 12 ounces is better, actually. Are you back? What are you doing? Come here. Bongi. So sassy. Do I though? I don't think I do. I don't even know who that is. I know she's from that movie. I don't think I do. Alright, this is with 12 ounces instead of... Usually I have these out at 11 ounces, so let's see. This gives me a little bit more to kind of play with. 12 ounces gives me a little bit more to kind of move around. Oh, there's some little piece in the bottom. Look at that. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna add some clay to the rest of them. Little twirl at the bottom. Oh, that looks too cute. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Just a little bit more. It's crazy how, like, not even that much clay adds, just makes it a little bit better. Okay. Almost done. So I can show you guys the whole studio. It's kind of messy right now. It's also pretty dark because it's raining. Oh my goodness. This is the failed one that failed earlier. Alright, we have one more because I don't have enough. Okay. Would your drying pottery ruin in the rain? Yeah, it definitely does. The rain will kind of like just pick at it and slowly erode. So lovely. Let's go back to our what are you saying, Krista? I don't even know who that is. I don't know a lot of celebrities. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's important to. Oh, this one's cute. This one's cute. I like this one a lot. Let's do a little twirl on the inside. Cute. Very cute. And let's take this one out. This one kind of moved. That's my biggest pet peeve is when my little, so this thing tells me, you guys can see it, it kind of just blends in. Honestly, it looks like it's a fake, but that tells me that I'm at the size and the height that I want. Okay, I do kind of want to wedge these just a bit. Where did I put my... What was that? That was a ghost. Alright, let's do a twirl. Alright, here we go. Cute. Very cute. I'm gonna get out the water from the inside. I think some people have asked, like, well, if you don't want water on the inside, then, like, why do you put water on the inside? And I mean, I need water so my hands can glide with the clay. So I need it, but then I don't want it to sit on the inside. So when I'm not working on the inside, or, you know, when I'm not working in that area, then I'll just take it out, or, you know, if I know it's gonna be a little bit. Sometimes I'll take the water out and then I'll put water back in, and, you know, that's a bad habit. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Ooh, there's a little bit left on the inside. Look at that little thing. Get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and use our plastic little chamois and just make that, what the heck? Make that lip ring nice and round. Sheesh. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's perfect. I don't know how to use that. I was gonna say the clip, but I don't know how. I don't know how to do anything on this app. I don't know how to do anything on any app, honestly. I'm so bad at technology. Oh, so cute. So cute. These are on my website, my Etsy. Where is Bonnie, Johnny? Oh, he's in his little perch. Oh my gosh. What did... Sometimes my chat gets stuck, and so I'm like, oh, it's a quiet chat day. And then it's like, there's so much chat happening, I just am not on fully scrolled down. I don't know why I get stuck sometimes. Alright, let's do a twirl. I'm gonna, when I do the twirl though, I'm gonna kind of go out a bit and then go up, just because I like the bottom to be a little bit more bulbous. I don't know, that's just my... That's better. That's just my thing. I don't know why I like that. But I want it to be more bulbous. Ooh. So I'm gonna use my hand and just push out my fingertips and just push out from the inside to the size that I want. And that looks kind of cute. That looks better. I like that. A little twirl on the inside. Kind of mimics the outside. The bulbous. I know, I like a bulbous. Sometimes I'll say that to people. I'm like, I remember when I was teaching at a studio, I was like, it's good, but more bulbous. And people will be like, what does that mean? Like, bowl-like? I don't know. I use that word a lot, I think. Maybe it's not a normal word. Maybe it's not a word at all. I don't even know. What's this I'm making? We're making a new batch of the twisted cups. So we are restocking. We're restocking and we're back on the chamois grind because I feel like I didn't use my trick for a while, which is you just cut off a piece of plastic and use that as a little chamois. Need a little bit more height. There we go. Alright, we're done with this one. Get it out of here. Why did I place that one so far from the other ones on that? It's like, no, I don't have enough room. Hold on. I gotta go resituate. Here you go. This here. Can this be moved? Ah, no, it can't. Sometimes it'll just stick to the, whatever it's called, bat. Twisted teacup. Twirled? Oh my goodness. I should get my names right. Twirled teacup. Okay. I guess I don't know. Should it be twisted? Should I change the name? Nah. I'll leave it. I guess it is twirled because it's not really like twisted. I don't know. Maybe it is twisted. I don't know. Can we have a survey? Okay. We'll do a survey. Alright, hold on. Let me clean my hands the best I can. Alright, how do I do my survey? Plus. Start a poll. Okay, we're gonna do twisted. Oh my goodness. My hands. This thing is like on full speed. Twisted. And I hope I'm spelling this right because my hands are just twirled. Oh my goodness. Okay, start poll. Okay, we're back. Sorry, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay. Twirled, twisted. What is it right now? It's twirled. Twirly tumbler. I guess it is a tumbler. We had this discussion a while ago. What is a tumbler? Because when I'm thinking of a tumbler, I think of a tall cup. But tumbler is kind of whatever, you know? Okay, a lot of you guys are saying twisted. Wait, what do we, I think we're doing the name. Yes, we did need this poll. Because now this is for the name change, or is this what it's technically? I didn't even name the poll. I didn't even name it. I didn't have time. I felt pressure. That's cute. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys really like twisted. Alright, so we're doing a poll for spiral teacup. Oh no. Troy, where were you a second ago? Should have added that. I feel like twisted and twirled though, the teacup, like it kind of goes with the teacup. I don't know. I'm just a girl. I don't know anything. Twisted mind seems tad Whirling mine sounds cute. Yeah, twisted does seem like a bad, you know, like, oh, he's twisted. Or she's twisted. Like evil. That's what I mean. Just teacup? No. Can't be just a teacup. Because it's twisted. Or it's twirled. I think I like twirled better. It's a little cuter in my mind. Okay, this is the twirled twisted teacup. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 50-50. We're almost there, guys. I like slept on my, ow, bruised my hip or something. What did AB say? Okay, we're gonna make another one. Do teacups have handles? I think teacups have handles and some teacups don't have handles. I personally like teacups without handles because, well, I don't know, no, I like some with handles, but I like making them without handles. One, I haven't really found a handle that I like that kind of fits, and I also just like the look of a non-handled teacup. But then, like, sometimes I see, like, a glass teacup. I'm like, oh, yeah, that handle fits. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I wonder, it'll say how many people voted, actually. Should I end it? I'm gonna push out this a little bit. We need a little bit more bulbous. A little bit more bulbous. Just like a good bulbous look. There we go. Ooh, this one's nice. Let me get you guys a little closer. Don't be shy. There we go. Okay. Let me get the water out of this thing. Gosh, she's going fast. There we go. Take the little foot ring off. Please make a pottery honey jar. Oh gosh. I can't see. I don't know what that is. The last part. But a honey jar sounds fun. Almost done with this thing. Okay, I need a little twirl on the inside. Alright, we're good. We're done. Oh my goodness, I keep pushing this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did not think that was gonna happen. The poles have turned. Guys, the poles have turned. I was about to stop the pole too. Twisty twirly teacup. Ooh, I do like that. I do like that. How many do we have? We have 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoever can do math fast. 8 times 3. Isn't that 24? I need to wedge these really quickly. Stand by. Gosh, this thing's moving. I usually don't wedge here because it's not really a wedging table. This is my slab table, but It's damp outside. It's rainy, so I don't really want to be out there. On my wedging table. Alright, we're done with these. I feel like has everyone done the poll? Cost of a decent throwing wheel. Jeremy, that's a tough one. Which I should purchase it and see how it works. The Vior wheel is $200. And you might just, honestly, you'll find reviews on it probably. I don't know if I have to review it, but that one's $200. I think for like a beginning throwing wheel, I think, you know, if it does a decent amount of clay and the motor is pretty good, I mean, that's a pretty cheap one, and I mean, you can't, you know, be mad at that price. The price is pretty good. But wheels have definitely gone up in price. So you can always find secondhand. There's a lot of different ones. Tables have twisted. Oh my gosh, we're at 50-50. Okay, well, the next person that votes on if this is twirled or twisted, which I'm gonna do the twisted teacups, twirled teacups. Are you guys able to like switch your guys' like poll, or it's like once it's done, it's set? I don't really know. I don't really see a lot of other. Maybe I'm just not on lives that often. I don't see a lot of other polls out there on the lives, the YouTube lives. It's so cute. We're gonna do a little twirl on the bottom. Twirl, spiral. I don't even know. What would you even call it? I think spiral doesn't have the same like cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're twisted. Okay, how do I end this? Let's drag that. Let's end it. No takebacks on voting. Did I end it? Oh, I did end it. Wow, 59 votes. That's crazy. Could I say? Guys, I just did that. My goodness. Well, you know what? This gives us an opportunity to do this. You can see how I'm doing with the thickness. Jeesh. I need to put something on there. It's a good thickness. You guys can't really see it because of the light, but so cute. This one, I mean, definitely with all my twirl ones, they're gonna be like a little bit, you know, because of the twirl, but yeah. Okay, well that was a sad moment, but that also gives way because now I can see how I'm doing. That was sad. You always have to have one loss, though. I feel like, you know, if I didn't have a loss now, it would be lost later, and then that's more sad. Alright, let's go ahead and Swirly reminds me of bullying. What? What does that even mean? Swirl, twist, twirl. That does sound like a witch's concoction. Alright, we're gonna do another twirl. That's cute. So cute. Alright, we're good with that. I don't even know if I answered the question about the wheel thing. Shimpo wheels are good. They're made by the company Nidec. They make a lot of ceramic stuff. I do have one. It's good. I like Brent, but Brent is it's pretty expensive. Their motor is really good and they last a long, long time. But that being said, like, you really don't need that if you're just kind of, you know, I'd say Shimpo does great for the hobbyist and also production, you know, I don't know. They're both good. Wow, I just flicked some clay on me. We just redeemed ourselves. So cute. Alright, let's do another one. Another one. My red clay. These are my twirled, oh shoot, what did we call them? Now you guys got me mixed up. Are they twisted? Twisted coffee cups, yeah. I should totally do them. The larger larger twist. Oh my gosh, my brain's everywhere. Okay, let's do a twist. Twist, twirl, I don't even know. I think twirl for me sounds a little bit more like kitsy. So I'm gonna override the pull and keep it as twirled, if that's what it is. If not, then we're gonna keep it at twist. Does that make sense? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. A little twirl at the bottom. Mimic the outside, and then chop off that little foot area. That not only like saves me from trimming later, but it also makes it easier for me to take this off the wheel. So it's just a win-win. Just a win-win. So it's kind of, cute. Very cute. Okay, I can't make my mistake with my fishing line again. So cute. Fly on me. Little fly. I don't like the clay on my arms. Looking for a good apron recommendation? I like the Japanese style aprons because I don't like tying them. And that's what I like, but they don't go over, like, they don't have like a split leg, which I think, you know, if you're sitting, the split leg's nice, but I mean, I don't really think you need that much of a, I don't know, these are wide enough that they like cover your legs when you're like sitting and throwing. So this process is called throwing, but it's kind of whatever you feel. That's just what I enjoy. This one's so cute and a little bit bulbousy and do love a good bulbous. Alright. Get this thing. But yeah, I think everything's preference, what you feel. I have a lot of students like the split apron, but I don't know. The best is no apron, but then you have clay on your clothes. And I like to wipe by hands, so I use my apron. Oof, that was scary. It's gonna get destroyed by the gauge. A little bit on the inside. We're gonna leave that for when it just dries a bit. A little subtle, but it's so cute. Yeah, that's my apron recommendation. That's what this one is. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see that. It just twists on the outside. Let's do this really quickly. Add 1 ounce to these. Perfect. Gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh no. I just timed out someone, I'm sorry. How do I undo that? It's because of my clay hands. Oh shoot. Oh no. When's the last time I did that? I accidentally did that to, I think Kevin, did I? Oh no. Oh no. How do I undo it? Okay, you did 10 seconds. So sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. You undid it in 10 seconds, okay. Oh man, that was an accident. Sorry. I was trying to go up because I was seeing what was... Oh man, look at this. It's out of whack. Alright, well 10 seconds should be up, so... I'm sorry. I don't know, who got timed out one time on accident? It was someone. No, it wasn't you, Kevin. It was someone. I accidentally timed them out on accident. I didn't know how to redo it. So, I think it was like 30, it was like, no, it was probably close to like 2 hours or something. It's your lucky day. Some drama. Edward Clay hands. I accidentally timed out someone with my clay hands. I was trying to clean the phone. No, I wasn't trying to clean the phone. I was trying to scroll up. You know what? I should just not. I used to want to be Edward Scissorhands as a child. I used to like, oh man, he's so cool. How is that even possible? It's not. I used to think the peanut table was cool. I was like, oh man, they're so cool. They got their own table. But I didn't understand that they were like allergic to peanuts. Alright, we're done with this one. It's so cute. So cute and so round. You see how round this one is? So cute. Adorable. Adorable. Alright, let me... switch that just a bit. Sketchy. This is the last little twirled cup that I have. Ah! I just got clay on me. Oh man. Look at that. It's not good. But I think, I'm trying to think of what else. I'll make some vases. Man, I keep getting these kind of all wacky. Wearing socks with sandals. I feel like that's a kind of a sin, but sometimes you just gotta do it. It's kind of comfy. Not bad to say. Socks and sandals. Alright, let's do a twirl. Not me, of course, the cup. Alright, here we go. Oh. Kind of tweak that a bit. You guys see it? Is it good? More bulbous, please. Hold on. I think it needs a little bit more twirling. I'm a sock and sandals pull. Alright, we'll do a socks and sandals pull. I don't even know what this is. Where's the and? It says docks. I don't know what that means. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Sandals. No. Start bull. Trying to do it the easiest way as possible. Because I ain't writing that again. Alright, let's chop this little lip off because I don't know why there's a little bit of a... It looks funny. Like, I wouldn't go out like this. It's not good. It's not good. 75. And/or in the poll? Nah, just yes or no. I couldn't. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't want to write that because my hands are so dirty. It wasn't gonna work. Oh wow, 42. It's probably. Can you see? Oh, okay. I can see how many votes there are. There's 15 votes. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's anonymous, guys. It's anonymous voting. Okay, we're done with this one. This one looks cute. Very cute. Alright. Let's get this one out of here. This one's so cute. Okay. I am curious to see how much weight. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay, it's back. How much weight I chopped off of each one. So, this is all the trimmings that I had. I'm just curious. Because, why not? About a pound. Okay. It's kind of a lot. Interesting. Interesting. New Zealand, India, Dubai, England, Poland, Canada, US. Oh my goodness. That's far. That's a lot of countries we got. Wow, you guys are really not liking the socks and sandals. 49 people voting. Only 49? Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm gonna take off this. I like to leave that because it's kind of like a, when I'm throwing it, it kind of acts as a little bit of a glue. But if it's just gonna dry, it's kind of. You should just take it off. You get me. You get me. 52 votes on no. You guys are pretty strong on your socks and sandals. Okay, but like, my sandals don't have the like, you know what? I wear those too. I wear socks with those type of sandals, like regular like sandals, I think. Yeah. Alright. Flip-flops are not sandals. Oh, they're not. I thought they were. Let me go wash my hands. Hold on. Goodness, it's scary out here. All right. We're gonna end the poll. We're gonna end the poll because wow, 64 of you guys voted. That's a pretty good amount. Tony, you crack me up. Okay. Occasionally is the keyword. Occasionally I'll wear socks and sandals. It's not an everyday thing. It's not an everyday thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go. I don't go outside in flip-flops and socks though. Strictly a shoes off household. I think that's, I don't know if that's controversial. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream here. Look at all the little things we've made. Here and some here. There's some of the kickstands. And yeah, oh my gosh. Am I in college? No, I am not in college. I'm out of college. All the twists. Look at them all. They're so cute. I don't know where Bongley is, but usually he's sitting right there. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Bye, everybody. Bye, Sam. Bye, Tony. Bye, Timon. Trying to think of everybody. Shirkin. AB. Okay. Bye, everybody else. Do I snore? Sometimes, yeah, when I sleep.